No. No. I don't want to hear that shit right now. I'm on BitChute. I'm on BitChute right now. Hold on. When someone tells me not to be offended, I'm immediately offended that they at, that they thought I would get offended. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all got it all wrong. See, I'm talking about me. Yeah, the title of this video is for me. This is how I exercise. Remember I tell y'all you should work on being unoffendable? You shouldn't run around being easy to get out of pocket and easy to offend. Remember I had to tell y'all that? Yeah, well, I practice that. I exercise. Now, I don't lift weights. I go to BitChute and start reading comments. That's how I practice being unoffendable. If a nigga can stand up to BitChute comments, you good. Matter of fact, I'm about to do what no other nigga out there has done and read y'all some BitChute comments. Yeah, don't get offended. I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about me. This for me. This for me, this how I work out. This how I work out. This how I work out mentally. Yeah, I practice being unoffendable. This how I do it. I'm exercising. Allow me to exercise. Ah. You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch real quick. You gotta. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Come on. Let's go. Someone wrote, this song is spot on. The song is called The Coon Hunters, We Don't Want Niggers in Our School. Somebody wrote, this song is spot on. Think about it. Niggers, Mexicans ruin the USA. Jews are the string pullers, and niggers and spics are too dumb to plan. Yeah. Yes. Somebody wrote, somebody said, I wish the antebellum South will return. Somebody wrote, calm down, nigga. Just look at Africa, a country full of niggers. They don't even have toilets over there. Somebody else wrote, man, niggers ruined my school. Now white girls are hypnotized by niggers. They're race mixing at age 16. Hang those niggers. Somebody else wrote, more like another black plague. Venom Freak wrote, white power. Niggers are barbaric. They keep the jails full and overcrowded. They are the reason for welfare. They're proud to get government assistance. Niggers are bottom feeders. They need to go. I am scared of niggers. They are violent. They're always the victims. BLM is a joke. Black guns matter. Why the fuck would I care about black anything? Somebody else wrote, they all ruin society. Somebody else wrote, their mere physical presence degrades the ground that they stand on. Somebody else wrote, go back to the cotton field, nigger. And then somebody else commented to him and said, nah, niggas just need to go straight to hell. Look, and then somebody jumped in there and he said, take your genocidal, homosexual, parasitic asses back to Europe. Big mistake in the BitChute comment section. Somebody, you sound like a dumb nigger. Try being a smart one. The white man should be thanked and celebrated, not disrespected and told to go back somewhere. When the white man leaves, everything he represents will be gone with him, and we will descend into chaos. Everything you have, a white man gave you. Wake up. Somebody else wrote, throw those violent, turd-flinging monkeys out of our schools, along with those equally worthless spics, and watch overall performance scores skyrocket. Sharp Magic wrote, is this why niggers look like cavemen? Somebody else wrote, niggers are so shit that they are nothing but proxy warriors for Jews, and they're too stupid to even realize this fact. Somebody else wrote, fuck all niggers. Somebody else said, nah, don't do that. You're going to get an STD. Somebody said, we only have a nigger problem because we have a Jew problem. Somebody else wrote, white power. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I exercise. I'm ready now. Yeah, I'm up like Viagra now. That's how I exercise. That's how I exercise. What's up with y'all? Yeah, it ain't too much you can say to me that'll get me out of pocket. Somebody said it's truth because it shows what people are really wanting to say and believe about others. I didn't even really want to talk about, I did. I just wanted to show y'all my road to becoming unoffendable. Because that type of shit used to bother me. And I don't care about a Jew problem or a nigger problem or a spick problem. I don't know, me, I personalized all my issues in my life. And I made all my issues about me. Not about me, but I made all the issues in my life, I understood they happened because of me. Because I was faced with a set of decisions and I chose wrong. Therefore, I went down several wrong roads. So I'm all about taking responsibility and accepting accountability for my actions and where I am in life. I don't think they got to do with you. So I don't know. I feel like even though that type of shit doesn't bother me now, this is how you get the Amazing Lucases though. And y'all know who Amazing Lucas is. This is how you get him. Niggas will be all fine and dandy and on some conservative shit or some liberal shit and won't even be thinking in that direction. And then all somebody got to do to flip a switch is show them some BitChute comments from some white folk. And then they go immediately pro-black overnight. And then that leads to more science, which leads to the idea that the white man was created in a cave by a scientist named Yakub, or they get on some the white people cave dwellers. That's why they were born with tails. Or they get on some. You see how that type of shit keeps shit going? You see how that type of shit keeps shit going? You know, then when they read shit like that, all niggas gonna do is go find the alternative, the opposite of that. And then that's how niggas come to the conclusion from other people who have been offended and went down the dark road. They come to the conclusion that, hey, white people are Neanderthals. Then they start talking like Nick Cannon. And they white people, the DNA in white people shows that they are Neanderthals. And that's where they descend from. So then you're gonna get that shit. And then the flip side of that is you're gonna get the opposite of that. You're gonna get what I just read you. See how that shit comes? And you see another reason why this type of shit doesn't offend me is because I've actually been around real people who y'all would consider to be racist. They don't talk like that. Yeah, real racists don't say, oh, niggers, we wish get the niggers out of our school. But I was in prison with some of the most hardcore neo-Nazis, Aryan Circle, Brotherhood people, Peckerwoods, Hammers. None of them talk like that. You know how they talk? Hey, what's up? Extremely respectful until it's time to be disrespectful. They not on that type of shit, but I feel like you always gonna have certain people that's gonna talk amongst themselves, and they have their feelings towards a certain subject matter or towards a certain group of people. Like the black people do it too, almost at every fucking cookout. You know, they got the white jokes, they got all that shit. So it's like you getting offended at it isn't going to change it. It's not going to stop it. You're not going to weed it out. And the more you try to weed out that type of speech, the more they're going to talk like that. The more there's going to become pockets of resentment among like-minded folks. And the more you're going to get riots from niggas and I guess silent white guys like this that only talk like this on the internet. Because they really don't do this in public. This isn't something they do. Like they would never walk up to a nigger that looks like an ape and be like, oh, nigger. That has never happened. I've never seen that happen in my life. Nah, white folk, they talk like this amongst themselves. They feel like it's something that and I know people who get mad at this type of shit and they want to change the world. Listen, I'm not a social justice warrior. My road to becoming unoffendable includes me leaving the road to being a social justice warrior. You can't be a social justice warrior and be unoffendable at the same time. That's why I'm not on that black power shit. But I'm just telling y'all, like, this shit right here creates black supremacists. Because you feel like by default, you got to go to the opposite side. See how you put them in a box? So that's why I can see when people say that's CIA or that's Mossad doing that. To sow division. Because people that think like that, they keep it to themselves. They really don't. You know, that's something they keep to themselves or amongst their family members. But you see, the internet gave people a vehicle by which to drive some of their points and ideologies home to other people who otherwise they wouldn't be able to reach. So now part of you feeling like you have to combat that is feeling like there's an invisible force that will attack you if you don't. But that's the other side of the internet that people don't see is it's the internet. Like this shit I just read, that's the metaverse. It doesn't matter if it's BitChute, DLive, like all that shit fake. And you can't get, I can't, bro, if you got the balls to say some shit like that to my face, then you just got big balls. However, I know for a fact that 99% of the people who comment like this aren't those type of people. They're not built like that. And I know the majority of these niggas have never been to prison. These are the type of people, these comments I just read, these are the type of white folk that they get locked up for selling meth or transporting meth or stealing copper pipes, and they go to prison. They get raped by black men. They get extorted by black men. And their wives on the outside probably getting fucked by a black man. And all that leads to is hate. It leads to more hate. I'm just saying, like, I'm unoffendable. I'm thinking some things through. It's like I see why you mad, but you can't look within yourself and take personal accountability for shit. It's just like they complain about the Jews on one hand, like in the comment section, like they complain about the Jews, niggers and Jews. But in the same sentence, they'll talk about how they build societies. And they feel like they should partake in the praise that the person who built the society partook in, even though they had nothing to do with it. And as descendants of said people, they themselves aren't doing shit, except fumbling the ball horribly, which is why you have the Federal Reserve, which is why you have Jews taking over systems and societies that they want credit for being grateful because they built. So I think about all of that shit, and when you think about it, it's like no reason to get offended. Most of the time people are arguing with AI bots, but it's like for the people out there that really like that, like, it's like, man, it's hard to explain, but it's like, man, I've been there and done that though. It's like I've been there and done that, and I know y'all harmless. Like the people that talk like that are harmless. That's what I learned. It's the people that you don't hear about. You gotta worry. They don't do that. But yeah, that's just a road to becoming unoffendable. Yeah, I agree. Getting offended it is a waste of time. Unless, let me see. Like, you know, unless, like, some people will break it down to the most simplest matters. Like, say you got children, they do something, it incenses you. You do something that in turn correct the behavior. So I guess that's the approach people want to take, but just on a global level, which is why you have social justice warriors out here in full force on people about what other people call wrong thing. Yeah, I personally don't think that's the way though. Aliens building the pyramids is a white supremacist take. I don't believe in white supremacists. I don't believe in racism. I can't even call that racism. As soon as I started reading, somebody said racist. I don't believe in that. For me to believe in racism would mean I'm a hypocrite. I don't believe in racists. I don't believe in white supremacists. It's just like with magic, how somebody gave me the scripture. He was like, yeah, magic is in the Bible. He read the verse. He was like, right here it says somebody was practicing magic and he claimed to be great. I was like, it ain't say he was successful at it. Like, I don't think white folks are superior. Therefore, I don't believe in white supremacy. Just because they say that's what it is, or other people say that's what it is, I don't think that. I'm operating from a different world here. Like I'm visiting a different world. And you know, I take walks in different worlds. It's like I personally don't feel like white people are superior. And y'all know how I feel about white people. Come on now. I don't think they're superior. Therefore, it would be hypocritical of me to hear a white man go back to Africa, you fucking niggers, and call him call him a white supremacist. Or for me to hear a white man say, we built this, we did this, niggers don't do nothing, we're better than, even if a white man full-fledged, we're better than all niggers. Or like, I can't, you're not a white supremacist, fam, because you can't enact that. You can't enact that. You see what I'm saying? No white man has power over me. I don't give a fuck if a white man is standing right there right now telling me that his race is better than my race. And you know how I feel about race. It's like, you have no power over me. You can't enact that. You can't subjugate me. You can't subjugate me. You know, so therefore you're not superior. Therefore you believing you are superior as a white man to me is false, and I won't partake in your delusions. At that point, I might as well call Blair White a female. I might as well start calling Blair White a she. I might as well be like, oh yeah, she look real good. Yeah, she look real good. That's the same level of delusion in my eyes. Ain't no difference. There ain't no difference. You can't subjugate me. Not a white man out there come over here and say, oh, we gonna subjugate Barricade Garage today. We're better. We built civilizations. I'm like, man, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing but complain about how the Jews subjugate you. How the fuck I'm gonna be subjugated by people that claim they're subjugated by Jewish people? Nah, this shit don't work like that. I can't even get mad at that. I'm not subjugated by Jewish people. Hey, what the scripture say? Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. How much more, son? Hey, so I'm not subjugated by Jewish people. You say you are. But that ultimately boils down to my biblical roots. But for somebody who doesn't have those same biblical roots and principles and morals, it still doesn't mean shit, because they can't directly do nothing to you in your life. That's why I don't believe in hate crimes. Like a nigga talking like this, like how you hearing these bitch you comment and say, nigger, bah, 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 and mag dump, and I'm laying dead as fuck on the floor. Was that a hate crime? No, a nigga killed a nigga. That's what the fuck that is. It ain't no different than any other crime. If a nigga getting shot, a nigga getting shot. You either shoot somebody because you scared of them, or you gotta shoot them. Or you don't like them. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So until they come out with some shit called a scared crime, now I don't want to hear that hate crime shit. Nigga scared. You scared of somebody, so you got them before they got you. And you got crimes of passion. I knew the hate crime shit was coming when they said crime of passion. I'm like, yo, the nigga caught a body. The nigga caught a body. He also caught a body about a week ago. Like, nah, that's murder. Murder, that's murder. So I don't even partake in that shit. It would feel good too, because you feel like you belong. This is why you get the Dr. Umar Johnsons and all the other black like Amazing Lucas. That's a perfect example. Like, it seems like Amazing Lucas was on some black conservative shit. Now it's like he's on some pro-black shit. I promise you it's because he started reading BitChute comments. I promise you that. I guarantee it. That's what most niggas do. Because you think about it, it's like most people they don't have an overall view of a particular ideology until they get to a place in their life where they're looking at the dark side of the moon. I'm struggling to explain this shit. This the dark side of the moon. So now they got to that place in their life, and they didn't think nothing about race or none of that shit. They just crushing, getting shit cracking. And then they start reading this type of shit, and it's like, fucking niggers! Ah! Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be on CNN tomorrow. They're gonna be on CNN tomorrow. They're gonna be on CNN tomorrow. They're gonna be on MSNBC. They're gonna be at every time a cop, it don't matter if the cop is black, every time a cop shoots an unarmed nigga, they are going to that protest and to complain about white people. That's how that happened. Every time. That leads to activism. So yeah, I can even see why people might say Jewish people leave these comments. Like, we gotta get them to fight each other. I can see it. And I can also see why you got some white folk out there that feel like niggas are the cause of the downfall of America. Which is why when Matrix Breaker said that bullshit, I was like, well, y'all leaders in pedophilia. When people start talking like that, like y'all, and broad brushing people and wanting to take credit for the accomplishments of their ancestors, even when they themselves aren't doing shit to make society better at all, can't even fix their wife car. Then it's like you hurl the same insults back, and before you know it, that leads to it leads to a separation of like-minded people. People who will otherwise get along. And I know this for a fact because I actually see a lot of people didn't deal with actual, and I can't even call them racist. They just loved Hitler. I don't think Hitler was all that bad neither, ask me, but they twisted Hitler's words is actually what they did. Like, Hitler didn't say nothing about niggas. Like, I don't even think the word nigga came out of Hitler's mouth at all. I don't think Hitler was busy being worried about niggas as he was being threatened by Europeans. I honestly don't think niggas was a thought in his mind. I don't think he had plans to go to Africa and fuck with some shit. I don't think Hitler wanted to kill all the niggas in Germany. And there was niggas in Germany because it was niggas in his army. It was niggas in Hitler's army. So it's like it's like the Nazis, like the neo-Nazis and shit. It's like they just took something and like kind of they added shit to it, which I'm starting to see as a pattern for everything that exists for a while. Just like Christianity added shit to it. Islam added shit to it. It's like they add shit to it to get converts or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But they added shit to it. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't even say nothing about gays or any of that shit. It was just like, yo, these fucking the bankers, the Zionists, these Jewish people, yeah, they on one. Yeah, yeah, they on, like, not nowhere in there he's like, the niggers, the fucking niggers. Like, nah, but they doing that today, and they like, Hitler, yeah. You know, so I'm like, but yeah, I've actually talked to these people and shared soups with some of these people. For those of you that don't know, when two men of different ethnic backgrounds share ramen noodles in the joint, like y'all practically buddies. Like, y'all family, y'all sit there and y'all talk about y'all family problem. Y'all like, yeah, man, this shit crazy. Y'all spade partners, y'all sitting there playing pinochle and dominoes. And you don't hear nothing that sounds like this. And these people are the real deal, but they not talking like this. See that, then you lower your guard. And you're like, hey, you know, these people are not so bad. They just, you know, they believe how they believe. You know, it ain't no problem. You know, they watch my cell when I leave. They make sure nobody run up in there. You know, some shit happened, they let me know. They like, nah, one of your homies was on some bullshit. You know, they'll store box you. That store box, that's a motherfucker. You know, if you falling on hard times and you like, man, I need a couple chili powder, they'll go to the store, hold you down. You'll hold them down. And then you realize it's not really about you realize their ideology that they have is just so they can get along with other groups of people. With other people, because they want to identify with a group of people. And I guess that's a trait of people. Because they're really not like that. It seems they just want approval from the big homie, who probably is fucking CIA at this point. Because none of them want to do that shit. But it's like, at the same time, the very next day, when you cut on the TV, and MSNBC is running a report on how an unarmed black kid was killed by a white dude, and then they drum up the racial narratives, and then you see the energy around you start to change, then you know it's really not about that. You know it's really not about these comments I was reading. It's about the prince of the power of the air. That's what it's about. It's not about the media. It's not about, and I guess certain people could chalk that up to being magic and spell casting. But it's like I said, man, I got biblical roots. That's the prince of the power of the air. They get the whispering in people's ears. Now I know we in 2022 and we in the day and age we are in, but think about like back in the day. Like those whispers can become tradition. Those whispers left unchecked can become tradition. I don't know, I'm struggling to explain this, but that shit don't. Yeah, so when I get the occasional people on here that disagree with some shit I say, I'm like, man, that shit ain't nothing. But at the same time, when you come face to face with it and you do battle it and you conquer it, you're not going to end up going down that dark road feeling like you have to combat those type of people. You're not. Like those people chatting like this, the people that talk like this, man, they still my people. Dude, they still family. It's all good. Now, the people chatting like this, I may have to pop one of them for different reasons. But as far as this, nah, man, y'all. Like, nah, y'all good. And I don't have to wake nobody up neither, and that's a beautiful feeling. Not feeling like I actually have to wake somebody up, and not feeling tethered to a black community to do combat with people who think like this. Man, that shit just a beautiful feeling. But at the same time, I got family of like-minded people and family. So it's like, I don't need a false sense of virtue derived from an online community like Black Twitter or Black community whenever some wild shit happens with some random nigga getting shot, to feel a sense of camaraderie. Because that's typically why people do it. They want to feel a sense of camaraderie, have a feel a sense of belonging. They want to belong. And oftentimes it's the people who are here, they don't have a purpose. They don't know their purpose. They don't know their creator. That's what I feel like. That's honestly how I feel about that. So at the beginning of the day, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, some people let that harden their hearts. Some people let that harden their hearts. But like I said, man, I got nothing but big hugs for y'all, man. Come here. Come here, all of you. All of you, man, nothing but big hugs, man. It ain't nothing but big hugs. Well, I don't even know if any of that, all that bullshit I just said made any fucking sense. But that's how I become unoffendable, getting back to my original point. You see it, feel it, DG, the energy change things. Man, I felt it. I'm talking about when I felt it on a massive level, like that situation I described to you when I was at Sussex 1. Bro, you could feel it. You could cut the tension in the air with a, man, it was thick. You gonna need a Sawzall for that. Yeah, you gonna need a Sawzall to cut that tension that was hanging in the air overnight. Like overnight. And I remember even back then thinking, yo, this shit don't make no sense. Like, how is this even happening? Like, how is this happening? Before you know it, you getting side eyes from your brother. You got somebody looking at you like that you was just playing pinochle with. Overnight. You wake up like, what the fuck happened? The TV happened. The prince of the power of the air. That's why somebody said demons come through portals. I'm like, the demons are here. Ain't no fucking portals. I read the account that Lucifer, the Messiah went up on a mountain with Lucifer. And Lucifer was right there, no portal. Lucifer said, yo, all these kingdoms are mine to give you. All you got to do is kneel. That's what happened. He didn't come through a portal. No, he said all these kingdoms of the world, they're mine to give. Kneel. That temptation part, but people forget that and jump straight to the portals. The demons coming through. Demons don't need no portals. They're here. I seen it in prison. Demons are here. That's the prince of the power of the air. And that's why I don't feel like I have to wake people up. I know I don't have to be a friend of this world. And I know people don't have to like me. You shouldn't want to go. I don't, bro. Niggers go back. I don't get, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You don't get, nobody got to like you. Like, they good. Just how they, I'm not a friend of the world. I'm not a friend of the world. So it's all good. You know, I don't have to be liked. I've always had a problem with that, of where I didn't care whether or not I was liked, and people say, yo, that was a fucking problem. But I'm starting to see, man, that's like one of my strong suits. Hell yeah, I'm about to sign up to become an Avenger. I'm a beast at that. And my cutoff game strong. Like, I'm okay with people, what they want to do. Somebody said the deal with the devil is a real thing that everyone has to choose or refuse every day. The deal with the devil is a real thing that everyone has to choose or refuse every day. Every day is a struggle. That's why somebody came, it was like, yo, you say, I was like, no, I'm not. Because at any moment, I can read a BitChute comment and go to New Hampshire and just start shooting white folk. I'm still going to be saved. You still think I'm going to be saved? And I'm going to make it into the kingdom here on earth? Nah, ain't no such thing as once you repeat that you saved. Nah, that's every day. That's all I'm saying. It's every day. Somebody, and then they got mad at me. I was like, I'm not saved. Somebody's like, you said, I'm not saved. I don't believe in that. There's a lot I don't believe in. I'm not saved. Because every day, somebody's fighting the urge to go do some wild shit. And you conquer. That's how you conquer your inner bitch. That's why I said what makes a man is how he wears his laws. Man, it's about to thunderstorm here. I'm about to get up out of here. But that's why I said it's like what makes a man is how I feel what makes a man is how you wear your laws. Because we all gonna lose some and win some. But you can only say I'm saved today. Man, I might get in my truck and go smack some pedestrians in DC. Yeah. Like right now, like today. I might decide, fuck that, that's enough. Today is a day. Today is a good day to go shoot people who drive Nissan Altimas. And the media ain't gonna know how the fuck to report on that. They ain't gonna know what the fuck to do with that. They ain't even gonna say my ethnicity. They gonna be like, see, he's Pakistani. He must be a Muslim because they're not saying his race. The whole time it's a nigga with dreads that got something against people that drive Nissan Altimas. Meanwhile, niggas on BitChute and YouTube, was it even real? How could someone hate Nissan Altimas? Niggas that be in the chat every day, they like, yeah, I kind of knew him. He did hate those people. I mean, I didn't know it was like to this degree, but he also hated Blue Jays, the New Jersey Turnpike, and Marmalade for some reason. So I'm kind of glad they locked that nigga up because I got a pantry full of Marmalade right now. I'm glad that... yeah, BG don't know I bought my daughter a Nissan Altima. So I'm glad he's put away. He probably would have spazzed out if he found that out. Man, I might, man. Like I'm pretty sure Aleister Crowley could have said the same shit. I'm saved, and then that nigga just woke up and was like, you know what? I'm gonna start having sex with little boys and practicing sex magic. What? Yeah, you still think he saved? Hell no, that's an everyday struggle. That's why the scriptures teach that he that endureth till the end shall be saved. Yo, what scripture is that? That's literally what it said. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I'm saying. It say he that endureth till the end, that same shall be saved. That's all I'm saying. Somebody said that dude in hell. But he was saved though. And he ain't have to work on nothing. He ain't have to conquer his inner bitch or anything. That nigga didn't have to repent. Nigga just was saved like a bitch. He was like, yo, I'm fucking saved now. Let me start doing this sex magic and whatnot. Let me write some rules for niggas that drive Nissan Altimas. Do as thou wilt, which is the whole of the law when you're on the road. Yeah, that was Aleister Crowley. That's the Bible for Nissan Altima drivers. Do as thou wilt, which is the whole of the law while on 95 South. Hell no. That's all I'm saying though. Like I like this shit though. I mean, you know, I like this. Somebody did. Look, and then the one guy that commented on here, yo, are you in here? I know you're probably not in here. I'm a nigger, I get it. But he was like, yo, the race mixing is killing our kids. No, hold on, I'm gonna find it. Wait a minute. Because he was mad about that. Hold on. And it was weird. The one guy, he was like, he said all the derogatory, the fucked up shit about niggas. And then, niggers are stupid. Niggers are low IQ. Niggers are violent. I'm scared of niggers. I was like, man, you can't. I like, honestly, you sound like a bitch. You gonna talk all that shit about niggas and then say you scared of niggas. Nah, cuz hold on, let me find this one James. Oh, here you go, here you go. This is what he said. He said, man, niggers ruined my school. Now the white girls are hypnotized by niggers. They're race mixing at age 18. Hang those niggers. I guess I can count on you not to do the hanging. You sound moist as fuck. Don't yell out, go hang those niggas. Nah, go hang some niggas. That's why I don't talk shit about white people. Like, I'll never be one of those type of people. I don't care how much shit like this I read or come out or people say. Matrix Breaker in here right now. Shout out to Matrix Breaker. He got a special side. He wild as fuck. He's okay. But I'll never become one of those people. Because as a man, I feel I got to stand on what I stand on. And if I speak on it, I got to stand on it. And if I don't want to be perceived as moist, then I have to be ready to do something about the stuff I'm speaking on. That's how you stand on it. As a man. So the minute I start talking like this, how they talking about niggas, that mean I got to get ready to go do some shit. Nah, don't call for people to start hanging niggas. You go get a rope. I'll give you the rope. I give you the rope and go hang some niggas. Don't. You shouldn't want them people to do your dirty work. That's why y'all got the government you got now. Because everybody wants somebody else to do their dirty work. Nah, you go get the rope from Ace Hardware and go hang some niggers. They out there. They're not hard. Niggas aren't hard to find. They're really not. The nearest Nissan Altima probably has a nigger in it. Go hang him. Don't call for somebody. Hang these niggers. They're race mixing with... they're fucking all our white women. Hang them. They're all like, yo, you good. You worry about niggas fucking all the white women. Well, you need to get on some Mormon shit and start marrying all the white women then. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't want multiple wives. Men want to go their own way now. And complain because somebody will marry somebody who you won't. They're marrying all the white women. Well, how about you get on some Mormon shit, be like, nah, this bitch married, bro. They could be like, all right, what about Becky up? Nah, I married her last week. Yeah, I married her last week. You're like, all right, what about Samantha over I married that bitch last Thursday. How about Jessica? That bitch is married. I married her just now. All that. Niggas like, all right, I'm gonna move to Maine. Like, you can't. My compound right there, bro. Yeah, I got my compound right there. Well, all the women that I married that you was expressing interest in. Hey, go marry some shit. Go marry some shit. I feel like it's vanity for somebody to feel like I don't know, cause as a man in this world, I gotta admit, there's been people from I don't even want to go down that road right there. I digress. I digress. I digress. Yeah, I digress. I digress. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, go, man, go start marrying these women then. Don't just fuck them, start marrying them. If you don't want niggas to get a hold of them, then start marrying them. Go get you your white queen, my nigga, and yeah, nigga. Move up north. Go get 20 of them. Go get 20 of them. Cause if I feel like if I was one of these pro-blacks that felt like black love, and I was preaching black love, and I had I had like 3 or 4 black wives. That makes sense. That's how my brother lived. My brother's on that tip. So I get it. And he practiced what he preached. When he say black love, he mean that shit. He got 3 and 4. He got 5 black wives. He's like, nah, I'm not just gonna talk shit. He ain't no Dr. Umar Johnson ass nigga. You know Dr. Umar Johnson, all this pro-black and pan-African shit. But he on child support from his baby moms. He's not married. He hasn't married not near black queen. Talking all this pro-black and pro-black love shit, and he sleeps with strippers. And then he gets caught sleeping with strippers, and then he's like, but she's a conscious stripper though. She's woke to the black man's plight in America. Like nigga, what? What? Nah, nigga, go marry some black women. Go get them all. Shit, if you try and build, if you try and build the black community, go get like 3, 4 black wives and get all of them pregnant. Fuck to your heart's content. That's the only way that's gonna work. Cause what they say in the news, I don't even know if it's true, but they said the Mexicans done come here and now they outnumber niggas. They said what, like 13, the US population 13% niggas, and then they was like the Mexicans is like 17%. I was like, well. And somebody told me the other day, he said the divorce rate between a black man and a white woman is, I forgot what he said. He said statistically it's high as hell. And then I went and looked that shit up and found out that a black man with a white woman has a 42% chance of ending in divorce. Then I looked it up. It said a black man and a black woman has a 40% chance, has a 44% chance of ending in divorce. And then niggas want to talk about the risk. And then I'm like, niggas gonna conquer. I don't know what to tell you. It's raining like shit out. I'm like, niggas gonna conquer. So by that same statistic, I have my relationship has a better chance of surviving than my uncles and them. John H said, somebody said, for real though, but imagine having food made by different women of different culture each day. I'm not big on other cultures though. Like, I don't want no Latino woman cooking my food. No, I like American culture. As much as niggas and white people don't want to agree, y'all got the same culture. And you'll realize it when you go across seas some fucking where. You look for the nearest American, like, yo, is it anybody over here? Man, culture is music, language, and religion. I don't want pupusas. Like, I'm good on all that. Nah, I love black women. I like black women here. I love white women. I like white women. I like American women, Holmes, in general. I'm just saying American women. Like, I don't think, like, I feel like I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but, you know. There's a lot of people, American, BG about to get busted. Nah, see, one thing about me is, I'm a man of my word. I mean what I say. I'm sincere and I'm honest. But yet I'm solid. I'm not wavy, wacky, inflatable. So my wife, y'all see her hop out the window. There's certain thing when I'm running game or telling jokes, you know, she pop out, but she know me. Like it's not even um yeah, it's not even nothing like that. Blair White will make you a mean casserole. She'll make you a mean casserole. I don't know. She'll make Michael Malice a mean casserole. She'll make Alex Jones a mean casserole. Look at how I'm calling it she. Look how I said she. That's a cross dress. That's a nigga. Blair White is a nigga. That's why I call Alex Jones and Michael Malice. That's why I personally call them controlled opposition. Because the more they show you that shit, the more you find yourself slipping up and saying she when it's a man. And these aren't liberals bringing you this bullshit. Nah, it's conservatives. It's the traditionalist people. Yeah, they're bringing you the bullshit. And before you know it, you calling a he a she. And you're like, she. And then you're like, wait a minute, what? You see, that's that confusion. That's that prince of the power of the air. That's why I don't watch that shit. That's why I don't digest that. I don't want that shit on my plate. That's not my palate. That fuck up your palate. I don't want that shit on my plate. I don't consume that. I don't consume that type of entertainment. Michael Malice and them and Michaela Peterson's father sitting up there talking to the boy about Dave Rubin about him having sex with his husband. See all that shit? Yeah, that's that prince of the power. That's Luciferianism. All that could be chalked up to one thing: Luciferianism. That's all the same thing. And can't nobody convince me it's anything different. Then again, in scripture, it does say that people will be given to an unnatural affection for one another. So it also says men will become lovers of themselves. So, you know, there's that too. But nah, miss me with that. I don't want to consume that. I don't even want to see that shit. I don't even want to see that shit. People were sending me the footage of people were sending me the footage of Jordan Peterson interviewing Dave Rubin talking about that gay marriage shit. Talking about him and his husband and how they had a kid. Cause they just adopted a kid. I don't want to see that shit. I don't need to know that, man. That shit unnatural as fuck. You hear Dave Rubin can't get his husband pregnant. You can't get that man pregnant. Men don't get pregnant. Yeah, that shit not even, nah. I don't want to see that. Don't show me what Lil Nas X is doing. That shit fuck you up. That shit gonna have you calling men ladies real quick. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you stand on. It's true. That ain't even for us to see. That's how they win when they show it to you. And then the truthers and all the conservative pundits, they get a hold of it and show their audience the bullshit. That's what they do. They parade it around and show their audience the bullshit. Even when they mock it. That's why I said that satire shit is subversive. Even when they mock it, you still normalizing it. So much so to the point where you're calling Blair White a she. Even when you don't mean to. You just slip up. You normalize it. That's why I ain't gonna talk about this shit. That's why I ain't even gonna talk about it. And when I did make that skit, when I clipped that bit on Blair White, cause I ain't even know who the fuck Blair White was. I apologize. Some of y'all gonna look this shit up that don't know. Y'all gonna see a nigga. I call everybody a nigga. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's another thing about these BitChute comments. Niggers need to go back to Africa. And somebody, see, this is why you shouldn't use the word nigga. Man, I'm not gonna let these niggers dictate whether or not I use the word nigga. By default. Just because they say some shit that you don't like. I'm still saying niggas. If you let the white man saying nigger stop you from saying nigger, you might as well go somewhere and suck a dick. You might as well go somewhere and suck a nigga dick. You might as well suck that white man dick. That's that overly emotional shit. That's that you was raised by a single mom shit. I'm not letting somebody else's behavior dictate what the fuck I do. Hell, I'm a man, Holmes. I wasn't raised by a single mom neither. I'm a man. I don't give a fuck if he's saying that. That's what I say. That's what I say. Hey, that's why I look at shit differently. These fucking niggers! And niggas like, see, this is why you shouldn't say the word niggas. And all the black people get mad. You still want to say the word nigga? And you hear how these white people talk about it? I'm like, yeah, me and that nigga clearly got common ground right now. So it'd be easy for me to break the ice with that nigga. Even though he's, you know, a white guy. He's a white guy and he think he hate niggas. I'm like, shit, I could break the ice with him. You can't. Because you scared of him. I'm not. And I'll give him a soup in a chili pouch. I'll be like, yo, my nigga. Hey, what's up, my nigga? All right. How's it going? You want a chili pouch, nigga? Hey, we be cool. And a week later, we be cool as hell. And he just like, yo, I don't even know why I was spazzing out like that, you know, calling you niggers and whatnot and hating. I really don't hate you at all. I just, you know, my wife divorced me and took half. The IRS is auditing my shit. You know. Yeah, you know, I really don't hate you, nigga. You just who said that? Who oh, somebody said I was raised by Richard Pryor. That nigga crazy full of cassette overs. Man, that's all I'm saying. Then people gonna try to make you feel bad about certain shit like hell no. Alright, I gotta go there. But yeah, I ain't in. Illegal immigrants are the new niggas. And you ain't even lying because they outnumber niggas. But even still, I take niggas in its simplest form. Like niggas, some people be like it come from a word that mean king. Some people would be like it come from a word that means blackface. I'm just saying that what the Spaniards used for their color black. It wasn't even all, it was just and then people with their different dialects and tongues and accents, you nigger. The nigger. Like how I say words differently. Some of y'all like, what the fuck he say? Because I'm like Southern and you know, you just get words like that. And then over time it becomes something that is inappropriate. I notice a lot of words go through phases of being appropriate and inappropriate. Appropriate and inappropriate. It's just like Negro. Like that white man sat up there and called Malcolm X a Negro to his face. And Malcolm X, without skipping a beat, answered that white man's question. You can't do that today, though. Yeah, you can't do that. Be interviewing Beyonce and call her, be like, so you're a Negro. How do you feel about, nah, you can't do that today. But is there something wrong with the word Negro? No. Fuck no. I feel like that's more, that was done purposely for divide and conquer tactics. But they can't divide and conquer unless you first let it in. It's the Trojan horse. It's the same shit. Like they didn't care. They heard that shit all damn day. The slaves heard nigger all day. Nigger, stop that nigger. I don't know. What could a nigga have done that would have caused Master to just stop that nigger? That nigga stole an extra watermelon. I don't know what the fuck that nigga did, but stop that nigger. That nigga didn't drop the watermelon to be like, wait a minute, you call me a nigger? Nah, he got the fuck up out of dog. He was like, I'm a nigga with an extra watermelon though. And he got the fuck up out of there. Nobody, niggas didn't care about words like that. Because he wasn't raised by a single mom. You noticed that, right? They had their parent. He wasn't raised by a single mom, so he wasn't all upset over a word. He wanted an extra watermelon. Massa got caught slipping. He wasn't watching. Nigga took an extra watermelon and got it. And the nigga took off. Stop that nigger! He's like, I be a nigga with extra watermelon balls. Yeah, that's how that went. Somebody said, is coon okay in America? I don't know. I thought that word came from like the white folk back then. They was like the coons. I guess I don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know. But niggas have taken that word over and done the fuck out of it. I'm a coon now. Like I'm the type of like I think that's like something that I to be honest, I don't know. I'm not into all that. That's something that a nigga would call another. That's something black people call each other in the black community. They're like, oh, he's a coon. And you'd be like, why is he a coon? Because he's against reparations. See, that's an example. I don't know. I really don't care. I don't care, but I've never heard a white person say, coon, a fucking coon. He's a coon. I don't know if that's raccoon. I'm sure niggas stealing watermelons didn't answer to that. You fucking coon. It was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm running though. I got this extra water. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna get anybody attention. I don't know. I wasn't raised by a single mom, so words really never hurt me. It's just I let certain words hurt me because I wanted to feel kinship to other groups of people who those words hurt. You see what I'm saying? Understand what I'm talking about now? Pay attention. We getting to some real deep shit. A lot of people, it's just like a lot of people, they don't hate cops. It's just like a lot of people, they don't hate cops. No. But they hate cops. They say they do because they want to fit in with this group of people. So and it's popular to hate cops. A lot of black people don't hate cops. Matter of fact, when you hear about these niggas getting shot by white people, by the white cops, guess who called the white cop? 9 times out of 10, the black woman. Yo, this is Latoya. This nigga's at it again. Yes, you already got the address. All right, back. The officers show up, shoot the fuck out that nigga. Latoya disappear. Latoya gone. Don't nobody talk about Latoya. Just like George Floyd. Nobody talked about the nigga that called the cops on George Floyd. Nah, he was just, nah. He got the, yeah, he got the fuck up out of there. Niggas don't hate cops. Now I know a lot of people that hate cops, but I'm just saying, it's just like it was cool to be raised by a single mom. It wasn't cool to say you had your father in your life because you wanted victim points. Even when you did have your father, like a lot of these rappers, like what's the guy from 3 6 Mafia? Like Project Pat from 3 6 Mafia. He said, I was raised with my dad. But it was cool to say you didn't have a dad in the house when he was doing his Vlad interview. He was like, yeah, I had my dad in the home. And I was a natural leader amongst the guys that I noticed didn't grow up, that grew up without a dad in the home. He said, I was like their leader. They looked at me to solve everything. Because I grew up with a dad in my house and they didn't. They grew up with single moms. They had their dad, but it wasn't popular to say you grew up with your dad. So a lot of people, they do, just like racism, like as a black man in America, it's popular to say, I was a victim of racism. I got pulled over by the cop. Man, I ain't never got pulled over by a cop. I ain't deserve it. And I'm not a fan of the police and nothing like that. And I'm not like totally, I don't hate the police. I'm not a fan of their ass neither. And I done been locked up than more than half of you niggas. Every time I got locked up, man, I deserved that shit, Holmes. Matter of fact, the cop probably saved somebody's life locking me up. Matter of fact, the cop saved somebody's life that was locking me up. I was like the Grim Reaper. Them niggas didn't even know I was coming. I'm on my way over there, the cop arrested me. Yo, that cop just saved somebody's life. He'll never be called a hero. He'll never get credit for it. And the people who are about to die are never gonna know it. The people who are about to die probably somewhere protesting the cops. I'm just saying that I'm in different worlds now. I understand it. Different mindsets come with different things. It's different, but now I get it. The unconstitutional, I get it. I get all that. I'm just saying. Like as a man, I'm taking everything in. I got a bird's eye view looking at everything. I'm looking at everything. So that's how I'm coming at it. That's just how I'm coming at it. And I gotta admit, them cops that put me away, they did what they were supposed to do. I'm not mad at them. I ain't mad at you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I'm just taking everything in and looking at everything all together. I know what constitutional editor gonna say. The unconstitutional, they're oath breakers, the boots on your neck, the lick the boots. Like I know what Freedom ain't gonna say. I'm just saying, like from my, what I went through, how to gauge. I'm explaining how people fall into certain traps of going along to get along with a certain group. So they come up with stories about racism, about being raised by single moms and disrespecting father figures and male authority and raising the standard of women and the cops. They got a cop story where the cop was just fucking with them and harassing the cops. Yeah, the cops. They were fucking with the cops because I was black. It's cool to have those stories. Whole time that person, that's something he made up just so he can identify with these group of people. And these group of people are often lying too, some of them. It's just one person, he come up with a story and he seems cool and you look up to him, so you want to match stories. You be like, well, I too am a victim of white supremacy. And then before you know it, somebody else who looks up to y'all and think y'all are doing good shit, they're like, yo, I was a victim of white supremacy. Yesterday, I was driving my Nissan Altima, the King's Dominion, going 100 miles an hour on 95. Yeah, a cop came out of nowhere, pulled me over. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck you mean? The white woman in the Honda Element was going 80 miles an hour. You didn't pull her over, officer. Yeah, I'm a victim of, can I join you too? Can I join whatever this is you two have going on? There's chemistry here, I feel it. Before you know it, some lawmaker or politician dumps money into that group gets bigger. Before you know it, you got a BLM or something. I don't fucking know. George Soros applauds it. I don't know. But I'm saying this is how it starts. With that person wanting approval from other people. Somebody say racial profiling. Man, nigga, I racial profile. Don't fuck with me. I know a nigga that look like he ain't up to no good. I don't trust nigga with dreadlock. I'm like, nigga, you up to no good. Niggas, that's why I said niggas that smoke them grape Swisher Sweets. Niggas that smoke them grape Swisher Sweets and they blunt them bled on their lip. You see a nigga with black lips. I'm like, yo, that nigga's up to no good, son. Yeah, lock all this up. Lock all this shit up. That's what they don't tell. Niggas do it too. Niggas, I think that nigga got a gun. You like, why? Because the nigga got dreads, for one. Because he got dreads. That's all I need. Just one, nigga. Just one, nigga. I think that nigga got a gun. That nigga got a gun and he up to no good. That's why it be certain things you see niggas do when y'all out in public somewhere. And you see a group of niggas just get up and leave quietly. They saw another nigga. They saw some shit. He was like, all right, yep, time for us to leave. They got the fuck up out of there. I racial profile. But I don't believe that the race thing, but it's a way a nigga look. I don't do the race thing. I can't say I racial profile. But you fucking know, man. Come on. Some of y'all would get up and leave if y'all see me walking down the same street. Y'all would go to the other sidewalk. Y'all would go to the other side of the street. Some people in here, they be like, oh, this nigga right here. And then I'm not small neither. and Then I got dreads. Like, I get it. I look like the nigga that did that. My sister told me that. My sister just is beautiful, just black woman, whatever y'all. And my sister said, yo, you look like you did that. I said, did what? She said, nigga, I don't know, but you look like you did that. So, so if the police pick you up, nigga, I'd have picked you up too. Like, clean yourself up. I was like, man, I can't, that's that. I was like, so you said I look like I did that. That's based on European standards. She was like, no, nigga, that's based on nigga standards. You look like you did that based on nigga standards. Don't know. I know I can identify people. I can identify people. Well, I'm not mad. I don't get mad at people because I know people. You got certain people that lack understanding. They don't get mad at people like that. This shit, they like babies, man. So I get it. I have some old ladies that don't feel comfortable around me. I get it. Look at me. I look like I did. I don't think I look like I did that now. And if you think I look like I did that, imagine me 12 years ago. I didn't just look like I did that. I did that. Yeah, I did that. It's just like 12 years ago, the cops pulled me over. It was like, we're locking you up. And I'm like, for what? It was like, because you did this. I'd be like, I didn't even do that, but I did do something equivalent, something of equal value to that. So I probably I deserve to get locked up. I didn't do that though, but I did something equal to or greater than that. She's like, yeah, you did that. It's like, you did that. And a lot of people, like a lot of Africans, they don't trust niggas with dreads. They don't trust niggas with dreads. Like I had people asking this, like, yo, your wife white, how her mom take it? Her mom like an old racist. Like, nah, she cool. But I used to mess with an African chick named Veronica. Straight out of Nigeria. Man, you talk about, y'all think racism? Man, shit, ain't nothing like her parents. Yo, her parents was off the fucking chain. Yo, they did not like me at all. Like, I got put out the house for being a nigga. It wasn't, nah, it wasn't. I got put out the house. Just for coming in there with looking how I look. What is this nigga? Get this nigga out of my house. No. Nah, they don't play that shit. That's like one of the only times I feel like I experienced racism. Everybody got a racism story and it's against whites. Because it's popular and people want to hear that. It makes money. And then MSNBC is going to want to have you on and interview you. So at the next psychological operation they drop where a nigga gets shot, they could bring you on to talk about the experience you had with racist white folks. Man, I can't, man, look, I deserve it. The only experience I had with racist white folks is when we beat the shit out of each other in prison. But before that, we were friends. And even after that, we were cool. We fought. We did after the Trayvon Martin shit I told you about. We had a big ass race war on the rec yard. Yeah, we didn't just leave BitChute comments. These niggers! Nah, nigga, we went to war. We went to war. Well, except for the 5%ers. And they the main ones talk all that shit about white people. Except for the Nation of Islam. And they love talking shit about white people. Yeah, except for the Muslims. Yeah, but we went to war. And then after that, it was like, we settled back into a groove. Once that Trayvon Martin shit died down, we settled right back into a groove, was playing pinochle with each other. That's it. You develop a newfound respect for people you didn't even know you could respect. And it's like, you know, these people, they not doing nothing morally wrong just because they were born dark skinned or they were born with white skin or whatever the case may be, or melanin deficient, whatever the fuck you call it. Like, they ain't doing nothing morally wrong. Like, they good people. And you know, it ain't like they choose to be gay as fuck. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. But it's like, yeah, they not. But it's like these folks who are born with a skin color, I thought I had a problem. Like, they good people. They not even like the niggas you hear about on TV. Yeah, when my cell door pop open, they watching my cell. When I'm in the shower, making sure don't nobody run up in there and take my store bag. It's just the next time MSNBC runs a story about a nigga getting shot, we gonna be at each other's throats again. But we kind of accepted that. It's like every now and then we might have to punch each other out. But I fucking love you though. Like, you cool. I didn't even know it was possible to find redemption in prison like this. Like, this, y'all niggas is cool, y'all. When I go back to my hood, I'ma tell the niggas about you niggas. Yeah, that's how it is. Who said that? I forgot. I was making another point, and then I got sidetracked by another point I was making before I started making that point, and forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Somebody said, do you know what I can understand? I don't know living the dream. Somebody said, pale fade, working on my braid. The racism stories are so fake and funny. It brings money. It brings money. And it's like that one dude said, you can't get mad at a nigga for making $1, can you? Man, it makes money. It makes money. It makes money. When you can get a good story, when you get a good story going on how you were done wrong by whites, yeah, they fucking love that. They fucking love that. Niggas don't really beat up like white people like that. Like, and then you gonna see the same type of shit like on the internet with that shit, and you gonna see like some white guy put out a compilation of like nothing but niggas beating up white people and be like, see, fucking monkeys, like, get rid of them. You know, I'm like, that you can't go find. I feel like if you feel like this, man, you need to go ahead and pop off on the next nigga you see. If you feel like this, you need to go ahead and pop off on the next nigger you see. Yeah, cause just commenting on that shit ain't gonna get shit done. I'm still fucking these white women. So leaving bitch comments ain't gonna, making YouTube videos, being a social media personality ain't gonna get the job done. So if you really care, you need to go pop off on some niggas. Buffalo shooting style. That's what you need to go ahead and do. And you talking like that about white people, you need to go ahead and pop off on the next cracker you see, nigga. Austin, Texas style. Whoever that nigga was that shot them white people down there in Texas. That's it, cause anything else just entertainment. That's just you venting your frustrations cause you a bitch. You don't want to get into no fight. You don't even want no legal shit going. You just want somebody else to do your dirty work. Somebody say, you mean the glowing show? I don't know if them shits was fake or what. I'm just saying, like, that's the idea though. That's the idea. I don't have, man, I'm authentic, man. I don't have a problem with somebody like, yo, this is my idea. What's the solution to it? Well, it's gonna look like Buffalo, New York. Man, that shit real, and cuz he went in for that shit. He believed that shit. I'm not mad at them. But these type of niggas that lead these type of they not built like that. They would never ever dream of doing something like that. Like they don't have what it takes. They have an ideology for no fucking reason. Because they're not going to do anything to back their ideology. They're not. They're just going to leave comments talking about how bad niggas are. But they're not going to go exterminate niggas. Nah. Nah, they don't go that hard. That's all I'm saying. If you going to believe it, then walk that shit. Stand on what you stand on. Stand on. Comments don't change nations. Go be about that. Go act. Go be about that. Yeah, I need everybody in this comment section right here that's on BitChute to pop off on the next nigga they see. I don't care how big that nigga is. That nigga might be their boss. But it ain't even like that. That's why I don't even get mad at that shit. Like he meant that Final Solution some shit. There you go. You can hate it. But you can't get mad at. He did what he did. He stood on, he believed that he went and did solutions. He said, fuck it, no problems, only solutions. I'm going to Buffalo. You don't like hearing it. We hate that people die. All that good shit. But that man had an ideology. See, men like him, if he did, I'm talking like that, if that shit like was real, I don't know what the fuck. But men like him get shit accomplished. That black dude that was down there, he was like, Black Power! And shot a whole bunch of white, what that shit was in? Austin, Texas? And he was shooting cops too. See, that's the type of shit like that make changes. But nah, not these niggas. Not these niggas. No, not these niggas. These niggas just... Yeah, they don't want to suffer for anything. They just want to leave comments like this. They don't really want to go out and put their lives on the line for what they believe in. So at that point, I got to ask, do you really believe in it? Like, you're not willing to die behind it. You're not willing to kill behind it. I know you're not. Because you're out in the free world on BitChute making these dumbass comments. You're not locked up. You're not locked up talking like this because you done shot niggas. Nah, nigga, you just out here. You're an accountant or some shit. You know. You're on drugs. You're just talking like this. You're not going to do. You're harmless. So that's another reason why I don't get offended at that type of shit. It's like I understand what it's really about. That's why I'm gonna talk about things I can actually change. Like I'm not rah-rah over that shit. Like I'm not a social justice warrior. Wasn't Sherry the name of the chick Manson was rolling with? The BG, since I started my plumbing apprenticeship, I learned to put my oil tank in vacuum to change the clogged gate valve under it and restore hot water to my house. There you go. Man, shout out to you, Jake B. People underestimate what they can change. And some people think they really want it that way. It's like you really want a nation of niggas really getting shot for real, for real, for real. I don't think so, because people are comfortable. People are comfortable. They don't want change, but it's fashionable to say they want change. Just like anarchy. I was asking the anarchists, like, yo, how can I get on board for this shit? Like, how can I ride and die? How can I ride or die for anarchy, son? Like, put that shit on paper. Give me the blueprints. And tomorrow, I'll be the hardest anarchy there is. Dumb niggas couldn't tell me what to do. It's just like, do as thou wilt, man. Fucking no rulers. But the golden rule, like, what's the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do. I'm like, man, bitch, that shit doesn't get anything accomplished. What the fuck does that get accomplished? Nigga said, just, I don't know, man. Fucking anarchy. Just doing the others as you would have them. Shut the fuck up. Give me something concrete so I could be a fucking anarchist. I don't want to be an anarchist in thought. They'd be like, you be an anarchist in thought how you're living now. No, nigga, I want to change governments, nigga. Like, give me some real shit I can get. Let me know what I can start doing tomorrow. One nigga commented, he said, just watch Michael Malice. I went and watched Michael Malice. This nigga was sitting up there with a transsexual. I said, what can I do to become an anarchist? He said, well, you go watch Michael Malice video. I typed in, I YouTube Michael Malice. This nigga was sitting up there with Blair White. I lost so much respect for y'all whole movement. It's not, you shouldn't even told me that shit. I love, bro, no. John's talking about, ha. I'm not lying. Bro, I sat up there, I went to you. I was like, who the fuck is Michael Malice? The first thing that came up was this nigga sitting there talking to Blair White. I thought I was escaping that bullshit. What the fuck is your notable anarchist nigga doing here with a faggot? Nah, Holmes. Nah, niggas like, read the book, read the, nah. Dollar Vigilante has the right energy. What the fuck is Dollar Vigilante? Nah, I don't want to hear niggas' energy. I want to hear salute. What are people doing? What state do anarchists play? You know Joseph Smith, he was like Missouri. Nigga, what state? Nigga, when niggas talk about nigga, what state? We driving there. Where's the land? How many acres? What's my job title? What you want me to do? How can I be a soldier for this shit? I don't want to hear about a nigga on YouTube's energy. Nah, fuck that energy. That energy ain't gonna get shit accomplished. Nah, nigga, what the stockpile looking like? What the infrastructure looking like? Nigga, what the blueprints, bylaws, code of conduct. I don't want to hear about a nigga's energy. Oh, he got Mark Patton, Dollar Vigilante got the right energy. Dollar Vigilante, the nigga that walks a toy poodle down the beach with the choke leash. That nigga? Does anarchy have any imposing figures? Damn. The revolution will not be televised. I understand that. I also know somebody said he never used leashes. I mean, I wouldn't either if I was walking my border collie. He got the same brand of dog that bit Joe Biden on his ankle when Joe Biden first got in the office. And he got bit by the dog, put him out of commission for a couple weeks. Yeah, I can't, man. I'm not. I got all kinds of good energy. I paid $250 last month for it. You know, there you go. You gotta get somebody something concrete. Communists have a better plan than you niggas do. They got destinations, they got targets, they got a list, they got code of conduct, they got things they will infiltrate in the future, they got organizations, they got the money behind it. Who putting money behind y'all movement? Where the money from that shit coming from? Nicholas Cannon said the infrastructure is being built. You ain't building shit. You sitting here watching me read BitChute comments, calling me a nigger. You not building shit, Nicholas Cannon. Sit your $5 ass down some damn where. We have these things. Nicholas Cannon, we're building infrastructure right now. You ain't doing a damn thing. Someone blew up the Georgia gas stones. Somebody said, "Prep." They ain't trying to build another Tower of Babel. Somebody said, "I respect communism and fascism more than anarchists." I know I personally do. Them boys got a plan. You don't have to like it. The y'all, the commies, they got a plan. They got a plan. Look like it's working. They got a plan. They got multiple divisions. They got Fabianism, Leninism, Stalinism. Yeah, they got a tree with branches all working towards the same goal. They got infrastructure. They infiltrated organizations. They got people that came to power dumping money back into those organizations. They like, y'all, we gonna give them all this smoke. But you niggas, y'all just make memes. You know? Y'all just make memes and do interviews with Blair White. Nigga, y'all just do interviews with a cross-dresser. But I guess that's okay in an anarchist society. A bunch of cross-dressers running the fuck around. Because after all, just do as thou wilt, right? Just the golden rule, as long as that's being followed, don't do anything to other people that you wouldn't want done to yourself. Yeah, so them dressing like girls, that doesn't directly hurt me. Yeah, that doesn't hurt me. So that's okay in an anarchist society. Man, fuck an anarchist society at that. Nah, fuck y'all. Shout out to Nicholas Cannon though. You my token anarchist here. Nicholas Cannon said you cherry picking. I got answers to all that. I know you do. This was Who Controls Communism and Capitalism, genius. Who controls communism and capitalism? Who are you, an anarchist? Bro, do I have to bring, I know where you going, the Jews? You gonna say the Jews? Please don't say the Jews. Because if you're an anarchist, I can bring out the learned elders of the Protocols of Zion right now and read to you where they say they run anarchy too. Yeah, that's the end, that's where they want you at, anarchy. Where they want you to overthrow your government, anarchy. That's in there too. Yeah, don't just say capitalism and communism and leave out anarchy. Yeah, all that shit's in there. So now what you have? Now what you gonna run to? You just gonna run to and fro looking for more systems of man that have failed or are either destined to fail. They all people just want to belong. That's why I said don't put a title on me. Don't put a title on me. People just want to belong. They'll say anything that makes them look good in their big homie eyes or gives them some type of kindred to a group of people they aspire to be like. That's all. That's all that's about. I noticed that early in life. Gang. There's a lot of people that still don't understand that, but you will one day. You just want to fit in for right now. You want to look like you want to be the cool. Everybody wants to be the cool kids. Everybody wants to be the cool kids. Everybody. That's why it's cool to be on drugs right now. It's cool. That shit cool. Yeah, that shit cool. You can't even come out and say anything about drugs, usury, or getting high, and without somebody saying you're not fun to be around, or you're a boomer, or like that's the thing now. Like people pop perks, Molly, E, Suboxone. The over-the-counter shit is more popular now than it's ever been. But niggas still love cocaine, crack, which is a different form of cocaine. Niggas still love their heroin. They still fucking with that boy, that angel dust. Now niggas is sniffing bath salts and paint. Let Aaron Carter tell it. Aaron Carter was in rehab for huffing paint. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I watched his little shit. And all that shit cute now. It's cute. Yeah, nigga want Robitussin, lean, Sprite, Robitussin, Skittles. Niggas want cough syrup, lean. Like all that shit popular. And it's popular, and it's unpopular to go against the grain of what's popular. And people that don't even like it, they still do it because they want to fit in with this group of people they aspire to be like. That do it. They want to be like this group of people over here. So even though they don't like it, they gonna do it. It's some people that it's somebody out there listening to me right now. Nigga, you don't even like smoking weed. It gives you headaches. You've reached the limit of your high. You can't break that ceiling. It don't matter what strain of weed you smoke. It doesn't matter what strain of weed you smoke. You just can't get higher. All you do is smoke and get a headache. And you hate that shit deep down inside. But you do it. Why? Because your friends do it. You still want to fit in with these folks. You still want to have something to talk about with these folks. And you know the minute you stop smoking, there will be nothing left to talk about. Hence, they won't be your friends no more. A lot of you niggas out there drinking, y'all the same way. A lot of y'all drunk on the 4th of July. I was like, it's the 4th of July, I'm gonna go get fucked up. You didn't want to drink. You didn't set out to drink. It's just you got there, them niggas was drinking. You wanted to look cool, because it's like a man that doesn't drink, ha ha ha. So you want to look like, give me a beer, you know. So now you're drinking. Even though your bullshit resolution last year was to stop drinking, now you're drinking. You're like, I'm hell, it's the 4th, fireworks, the kids, whatever. Now your soft ass drinking, your moist ass. Yeah, you couldn't be like, nah. You wanted to drink because you want them folks' approval. You want approval from them folks. You feel like, hey, I look up to him. He makes more money than me, or he's more masculine than me, or he's like a father figure to me. So if he gives you something, you're going to do it. Because it's cool. You just want to belong. I'm not even mad. That's people. That's all people. That's you know, somebody chalked it up to being human nature. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But when you conquer your inner bitch, you break that cycle. You looking at a nigga that broke that cycle. Yeah, and you would know that if you bought my fucking book. Go buy my fucking book. Go buy my fucking book. Yeah, you will notice if you bought my book. I teach you how to conquer your inner bitch. Y'all just want to be liked. Y'all just want to be liked so bad. Women be the same way. I understand it with women. Women do the same shit. They'll sit in a congregation of women they just do not like. That women that sit with other women, they know talk shit about them behind their back. You. That's why you looking at me. You and you. I know these bitches talk about me behind my back, but I'm gonna just go over here and be diplomatic about it. Cause you just want to be liked. That's all. Somebody said because they all do it. No, they don't. My wife don't do that. My wife don't do that. Freedom wood chips only. I want to be like so bad. That's why I make these comments. Somebody said, are you Marshawn Lynch? Tech T.I., get out. Get out. Somebody said the drug culture is ruining the world. Drugs aren't ruining the world, man. That's like blaming the gun for gun crime. No, it ain't the drugs. Much as I don't like the drugs, no, it's the people. This is why oftentimes I talk about the people. It's not just about the drug, like how I just went here and went through why people would do it and how you have to conquer your inner bitch to get over that and break the cycle. And that ain't the drugs. That's you. That's you. You scared. There's something out there you scared of. Now you got to talk to people direct. You got to look somebody in the eye and speak to their spirit in order to break that connection they have with mushrooms, weed, crack, heroin. You got to, yeah. Yeah. The Exorcist. You got to cast that out. You got to get to the root of the problem. It ain't drugs. Drugs isn't the problem. The people doing the drugs, they're often scared of something. They were molested. They were fucked over their whole life. Or they just got a group of people they want to fit in with. That's why I just got finished talking about that. They just want to fit in. They want to blend in. They put themselves in bullshit situations where it's expected of them to engage in that type of behavior. Yeah, that's why. Then they get addicted because they're weak mentally. Yeah, I said it, they're weak mentally. All right, all that female shit where you gotta have pity on somebody who's addicted, no, that's weakness. I was told that. I was told that. Addiction is weakness, so you weak mentally. You're mentally weak. You need to get stronger. You need to get stronger. That's a weakness. That's a weakness that's going to get you fucked up in life. And it puts men in a vulnerable situation in life. It puts them in a situation of most of them not being able to provide for their family. Most of them foregoing their duties so they can afford the bullshit. Spending less time away from projects they know they got to take care of so they can engage in the bullshit. It keeps you in a childlike state of mind. And oftentimes you'll just be sitting there minding your fucking business, and out of nowhere the cravings, yo, don't you want to smoke? This nigga wants to smoke. Yo, let's go find some shit, son. Son, let's go find some shit right now. Yeah, right now. Yeah, roll up. Roll that shit up, son. Roll that shit up, son. You sitting there fighting that shit and you lose. So you just start rolling the fuck up, or you just start shooting up, or you break out that spoon. You like that shit, you put that alcohol on that cotton swab, light that shit, fling it across the room, almost burn your fucking house down. Yo, people come home like, yo, what the fuck? And you're like, I can explain after I come down off this high though. Yeah, that's all that's about. That's all that's about. You weak. You are weak. And it is, ain't nobody say they born like that. Addiction is a disease. Nah, addiction is bitch made. Addiction is a disease. Nah, addiction is weakness. Addiction is weakness. All that shit, gambling, men addicted to pussy, you can't stop. All that shit, you picking up prostitutes, boy, you weak. And I was taught addiction is weakness, and I stand on that. But hey, it's popular. And buying pussy now is more popular than it's ever been. Oh yeah, buying pussy. Remember you used to find out like back in the 80s, somebody was paying for pussy, you would make fun of them. You'd be like, you gotta pay for pussy, nigga. You just, shit, not no more. Now we have transcended. We're beyond just shaming people for paying for. We're at the point where we just, at least they used to pay for pussy back. Now niggas is paying for feet pictures. Yeah, we're way. We have anamorphed. I don't know the word for it. I don't know what to call it. We have went from paying for pussy to paying for feet pictures. What that bitch Bad Baby said, I ain't do nothing but post feet pictures on OnlyFans, and I made $50 million that year. You know, that shit disappointing. As a man, I'm disappointed in men everywhere. You're not even paying for pussy now. You just paying for pictures of another woman. A man to sit up there and have a whole wife and click the buy button to pay for some shit just to see pictures of another woman naked. Yo, you fucking suck. You suck, son. You suck. Nah, that's why somebody said it's the drug. The drugs are ruining. No, that's like saying feet pictures are ruining people. No, the feet pictures ain't doing shit. They just there. Feet exist. It's the caliber of men that gravitate towards that type of bullshit and why they do it. And why they do it. And why they do it. Because if it wasn't a thing, these bitches wouldn't be making money sitting up here on OnlyFans. And they wouldn't be a OnlyFans. There wouldn't be a OnlyFans. Because there's no money in it. Why? Because men don't want to see that shit. But men do want to see that shit. Why? Because now that shit normal. Oh, that shit normal as hell. That shit normal. Porn is normal. I don't talk about that shit. That's the shit Owen Benjamin talk about. He right. I talked to him about that. I don't watch porn. I don't talk about it. That's like his shit. I don't talk about that shit, but when you cut that shit off, son, you grow. I promise you that. You grow. Yeah, my wife ain't never went through my phone and had a moment was like, what the fuck is that? Nah, none of that. Yeah, you grow. When you stop doing that bullshit, you grow. I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. When I cut out my vices, I cut out my vices. Because that's addiction, and addiction is weakness. Some of y'all the same way with the Monster Energy, addicted to Monster Energy drinks. Somebody listen to me right now, Monster Energy drink in his mouth. Put that shit down. You addicted to that shit. Somebody did, they got that Red Bull popping right now. They like, I just popped this open. I got a long drive though. Nah, nigga, you addicted and you looking for an excuse. You looking for an excuse. Because if you wasn't driving, you would still be drinking the bullshit. Now your excuse, it just tastes good. Nigga, you spend like $400 a month on that bullshit and then you got the nerve to complain about gas prices. But then again, it's like Barricade Garage. We could just do whatever we want. It doesn't matter if we're not affecting you. I know. And that type of shit is part of the reason why it is the way it is now. You don't see it? That's some Luciferian shit if I ever heard it. It doesn't bother you, so why would you care? I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't, and I'm not judging you. But the scriptures do talk about righteous judgment. I'm just saying, I know I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be a friend. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like these niggas in these BitChute comments. You fucking nigger, get away from me! Stop fucking my woman! Ah! I ain't all that. I'm just saying, call this shit out. You know, we family, so this is what family do. We family though, but I know you got a problem with those Monster energy drinks. Somebody out there listening to me right now. And a lot of you live streamers like to pop one before you go live. These live streamers, they be popping the shit out them Monster energy drinks and them 5-hour energy drinks so they can fucking live stream. Yeah, son, you addicted. Yeah, you don't naturally have that energy. That's not you. Yeah, that's not you. Them people see. That ain't you. That's that energy drink talking. That's the energy drink talking. You pop a beer before you go like you got a cold one. Yeah, that's the energy drink talking. But that's why a lot of young men drink, because they grow up and they see their fathers drink. They see men in the neighborhood they look up to and aspire to be like drink. So when you get older, you feel like, hey, it's okay for men to just have beer and sit around a barbecue pit. And Hollywood promotes this image. That's why all these grilling commercials, you see a man right there at the grill flipping the burgers, he got a beer. So now you equate this with masculinity. You equate this with being a man. You see the buddies on game day, all the Budweiser commercials for the Super Bowl. They're promoting this shit to you. It's in all the movies, all the commercials. The drinking is normal. It's fucking normal. Alcohol. Poisoning yourself. That's normal. It's like, yeah, we want it. We want it. Why? Because, I don't know, because the commercial told us we want it. Because it was 4 men sitting around a fire pit drinking beers and they looked happy on the commercial. I want to look happy. I too want to be happy with 4 of my friends around a fire pit drinking beer. That's all it get down in your mind. You be mentally. Man, that's in your mind. Somebody said, no, Solemn, this ain't no dating service. Who said that? Oh my God, Jessica She. Jessica She, I didn't even notice you tried. I didn't even know that was you. You've been sniping me in the comment section this whole time. I didn't even know that was you. You changed your profile picture. Talking about this ain't a dating service. You could have fooled me the way you woo 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 in the thumbnail of your picture. The hell is you laid up like that for? Fuck Jessica She, that's an album cover. The fuck going on with you? That's an album cover. You done, when the fuck did you change that? You in here trying to seduce somebody. Who did that? Solemn Abraham, y'all was on email correspondence, so I believe him. This year you do think there's a dating service. You changed your profile picture for him. Who did? Yeah, Jessica She. Can you woo woo woo? Can you woo? She said in the profile picture. Jessica, that's what you doing. Everybody, this Jessica She profile picture. She talking about this ain't no dating service. Then why the fuck you post it up like this? The fuck is that about? I don't know if you making duck lips or the come hither, the come hither lips. You got that come hither look in your eye. Salam Abraham on it. He on it. He at your top. You already gave him the emails. She got that come hither. The bedroom ass. Like you in the profile picture. I better not see you in nobody else comment section like that. I'm gonna need you to put some clothes on. I need you to put some clothes on, man. I'm gonna have to snap. I'm gonna have to start snatching some of y'all out of other people's comment sections on their live chat. Cause y'all be in there trying to seduce folk. Put some fucking clothes on, Jessica She. Somebody said. Somebody said my mom is blackish though. Yeah, I don't care about your mom being blackish. I was just reading. So that's all I was doing. I was just reading these comments. For those of you who missed it, I went on BitChute. I told y'all, you know, how to become unoffendable. I'm working on becoming unoffendable. Part of my training on my road to being unoffendable is reading BitChute comments. And I'm there. Yeah, I've reached my goal. Like, I'm good. It ain't nothing you can say. Cause this shit right here, man, that shit gonna get you all out of pocket. This shit don't affect me though. Like, I'm good. Like last year, this probably would have had me. This would have had 6 months ago. This would have had me. These comments, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good because I understand. There's a level of understanding here. I'm good. Somebody say, BitChute comments be lit. Read Mongolian basket weaving foreign comments. No, I'm good. I just tested. I passed my test. The title of this video was for me. Do not be offended or whatever. And I passed. I passed with flying colors. Unamaker. I'm not promoting BitChute. They're not paying me in Bitcoin. That's what they do. They do the Bitcoin shit there. I'm not, you know, I am on BitChute, but it's, you know, I don't post. I don't chase social media, so I don't post there. Like, I can't just divvy up. I have a hard time divvying up my attention to, like, just post it here, then upload it and post it here, then go over here. Like, I had a new YouTube, a brand new YouTube thing. Like, I deleted that. Like, this shit, it becomes a bit much. Like, certain people that do that, they got other people taking care of that shit for them. Like, but nah, that's not even. Nah, we don't do that. Do you consider WhatsApp and YouTube social media? I don't have WhatsApp. I don't really consider YouTube. I consider YouTube social media. It's social media. When I say social media, though, I'm talking about like Facebook shit where you just post, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I don't consider YouTube social media because I don't get hit with the bullshit from YouTube. Like, I talk the shit, but I don't consume it. Like this, like I look at valuable information when I get on YouTube. Like, if somebody doing some work on a tractor, somebody talking about how they take care of their homestead, somebody going over how to identify different types of soil and how good your soil is doing based on how big your vegetables get. I look at that type of shit. I don't look at the news on YouTube or any of that shit. I'm looking at auto repair, you know, things of that nature. So YouTube, I don't really consider YouTube social media, even though it is. But when I get on Instagram, I'm immediately hit with the bullshit. Like Twitter, you are I deleted my Twitter. I had to delete that shit. They ain't do nothing. They started sending me Blair White tweets. Fuck was that about? Yeah, they started sending me Blair White tweets. Now, if you see me on Twitter 2 weeks ago and you notice I ain't on Twitter, I deleted it. I never posted there anyway, but yeah, I deleted that shit. They wouldn't stop sending me Tim Pool tweets. I got all the Matt Walsh tweets, all that bullshit. I'm like, yo, is anybody doing anything else on Twitter? Like, I don't want the black Twitter shit. That shit retarded, son. I don't want this truther shit neither. And so my YouTube, it's pretty pure. My YouTube pure. I don't have no fucking truthers popping up. Come watch now. Shout out to High Impact Flicks, but he was like the last person I watched that did that shit, and I cut that nigga off. Yeah, I had to hit the unsub button. I don't ban people from here, but I ban myself from other people. Yeah, I hit that unsub button. I can't watch that shit. That shit come on, and then he posts like 5 times a fucking day. Off. Oh, fuck no. Bro, the minute something starts to, when it annoys me, I don't make comments trying to change how somebody runs shit on their channel. I just leave. Who I got on here? Only I got Anomaly and Made by Jim Bob. Like, those are the only 2 people that you could consider truther-ish that I listen to on YouTube. Everybody else, they working on tractors, zero-turn lawnmowers, building fences, tapping maple trees, fixing big equipment, log splitting, bucking Billy Ray, people operating chainsaws, all the things that I'm into. Because I have chainsaws, I have equipment, the lumber people operating Tiger Cats, crane operators, like real man shit, you know. Yeah, that's it. Man, I went to eat lunch and I came back, you still talking. What you was eating? That Applewood? Yo, moist ass. Who said that? Hillbilly Hard? Hillbilly Hard, yo, moist ass. Yo, y'all seen that Hillbilly Hard video? He was sending shots my way. He was just grilling Applewoods like, yeah. Got Applewood on here, should be ready about 45 hours. Just had Applewood on the grill. Yeah, that's moist. Applewood moist. Anomaly is a dollar store moist critical. BG loves watching Mark Passio. He just won't admit it. Nah, fuck no. I can't get into him. I'm not even looking for more people to get into. Like, if I don't need already why, I'm not looking to get in. I'm a grown ass man. Fuck, I look like getting into some. I watch the people I rock with, the people I know. If Faye Farrah be posting the truther type of shit that I don't get nowhere else, like I'm not into all that Faye Farrah people. So her, Cold Spring Queen, like I watch people here, regular people. I'm regular people. Like, I'm regular people. I just don't comment on shit. I see all that shit though. I'm regular people. I'm regular people like shit. If Anomaly is writing a revenge rap, it will be with a smile. Yeah, because I said he can't rap, and somebody got mad at me about it. He can't rap. Go listen to Anomaly rap. And the only people that say he can't rap is because you agree with what he's saying in it. He can't rap. His cadence is off. His tone is off-putting. His beats, dumpster juice. And he in here, he know. He still shouted me out, though. He was like, yeah, shout out to Barricade Garage, you know. Yeah. He shouted me out. I was like, oh, thanks for shouting me out. But your ass can't rap, nigga. Stop trying to rap. Next time you feel like you want to go to the booth and lay down the track, Anomaly, come out here and split some wood with me. You need to put that energy somewhere else. The only people talking about Anomaly can rap is the people because you agree with him politically. I can agree with someone politically and I can agree with someone politically and still be like, what the fuck was that? No, that shit was dumpster juice. Nah, that shit was dumpster juice. You just like, cause you hate Nancy Pelosi and he's talking shit about Nancy Pelosi. That's the only reason you saying he could rap. Or you hate Ukraine and he's talking shit about Ukraine. That's it. That's it. But he can't rap. Take that, once you take that away, You're left with nothing, and then you'll be like, yeah, this is dumpster juice. Cut it off. Cut it off and turn that Tom MacDonald up. Yeah. Yeah. Once Tom MacDonald stop making raps out of Ben Shapiro memes, niggas stop checking for him. Niggas ain't listening to that. Like, that shit doesn't transcend categories. Like, once you get out of the political rap shit, or if you're not in that mindset, it's just basic. It sucks. Like, it can't transcend. It stays in that box. Like, it's not like timeless rap where it doesn't matter the year, the age. It doesn't matter the subgenre, the group. Everybody can vibe to it, and they're like, all right, it's gone. It's gone. Like, it's music for a time. Like, that's all it is. That's all it is. Then again, I don't really listen to rap. I don't listen to rap like, man, I cooked that Applewood smoked chicken and it was banging. You moist for use. You know how I feel about grown men that use Applewood, though. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. Look. Mary the Jalal said, but he's enjoying rapping, so who cares? See? It makes him happy, so who cares? Yeah, cross dresses. Yeah, Blair White is happy dressing like a bitch out here in these streets. Who cares, right? Who cares? That shit has a trickle-down effect, though, don't it? Then you see all them folks in the comment section talking about how they didn't know Blair White was actually a dude and that they would still fuck it because it looks good. But who cares? Yeah, countries weren't built on who cares. It makes them happy. Nah, that's what women do. Women say that type of shit. Yep, marry is the child. Yeah, you a woman. That's some female shit to do right there. Who cares? Shout out to Anomaly though. He rap. He do his thing. I can't listen to it. And you gotta also keep in mind, these my opinions. These my opinions. Just like these BitChute comments, these my opinions. I'm not ready to go to war behind this opinion on Anomaly not being it. This is just my opinion. I talk shit. That's what I do. I wouldn't go to one of his functions and be like, you can't fucking rap. Stop. I wouldn't punch the DJ in the face and kick over the subwoofer at one of his concerts. You can't fucking rap. No, it ain't that serious. I'd be like, I'd probably be doing one of those numbers. He can't fucking rap, but it's not the time and the place. Like, that ain't me. You do got a point. That ain't me. But this channel is me. And on this channel, I'm pretty honest. An Anomaly can't rap. BG listens to Fall Out Boy. I don't. Faith, BG can't get Applewood. I wouldn't say I can't get Applewood. I just say that shit don't grow around here. It don't grow around here like that. Matter of fact, I give you that. You're right. I can't get Applewood. I've never gotten Applewood. Guys, in the time I've been doing this, nothing over there is Applewood. And I refuse to go to a fucking store and buy it. I absolutely refuse to order that shit off Amazon. Yeah, I'm not going to Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot looking for Applewood. Nah, I use what I have locally. That's good enough for me. I'm content. I have oak. We got hickory. Even though I don't use it, we got all types of hickory. Somebody said I ain't had hickory. Shit, Virginia got all the hickory. We got shag bark hickory, shell bark hickory, pig nut hickory, mocker nut hickory. Yeah, pick one. We got all hickory. I just like, somebody said find an orchard. No, I'm not going out of my way to find an orchard. I like what I have. That's good enough for me. See, I didn't have to go out of my way to get this. The wood I get paid to remove when I'm doing junk removal. Then I split it up. So it's like a hustle for the side hustle or the main hustle. Split it, sell it as firewood. and sell it for grilling, for cooking wood. I get it from junk removal. Some people giving that shit away free, and if they close enough, I'm like, I'll come get it. I'll come get it. I load the gator up, the trailer. Me and Tamara, we haul ass down the street, go pick up some wood, bring it back, split it up, and stack it. Yeah, so I'm either getting this wood for free, or I'm getting paid to remove it from somebody's property. That's it. I don't pay for wood. I don't pay for wood. Nothing over here I paid for. I didn't go to Walmart. I didn't order it online. I didn't order it from a tree service. Yeah, all this I got from the muscle. This all, yeah. I didn't pay for none of this. So it only makes sense why I wouldn't have apple wood. Somebody said BG be like Terry Crews when Making My Way Downtown comes on. Somebody said nobody cuts down an apple tree that's not dead. You're not dead. You're gonna be hard pressed to find an apple tree. Like how I find oak trees. Yeah. Apple trees just don't grow on trees. Our farmer doesn't even sell apples. Ain't that a bitch? Wait a minute. We're just not an apple area. Maybe somewhere else in Virginia, I don't know, but we don't really do apples here. I've noticed that. Somebody said hickory or oak, best meat cooking. Oak. Oak wood, hands down. Oak everything. Oak hardwood doors for Jehovah's Witnesses to knock on. Yeah. Oak headboards. Oak coffee tables. Oak hutches. Oak dining room set. Oak cabinets. Oak kitchen countertop. Oak wood doors. Scarlet oak. Red oak. Black oak. White oak. Chestnut oak. Willow oak. Post oak. Pin oak. Professor oak. See, I know I told you I wasn't gonna forget that one next time. Professor oak. Yeah, oak. Oak. And then oak. Oh, yeah, oak. Nah, oak. That's it. Yeah, ain't no hickory or oak. Oak. That shit not even close. That's not even up for discussion. Somebody hit me the other day. They was like, cherry or oak? Oak. Oak. Somebody was like, beechwood or oak? I like oak, but I like beechwood. I have a surplus. I have more beechwood right now than I know what to do with. I got beechwood for days. Like, the thumbnail is beechwood. I put hold on. Ain't that my thumbnail? Wait a minute. So in the thumbnail, what you see going on is, that's my cooking wood. All that, I got wood chunks. Because I can regulate the temperature of my grill better with wood chunks. But on longer cooks, I like to use the sticks. So I got sticks and wood chunks mixed in there. I have 4 baskets. One basket is for oak. Another basket is for beechwood. Another basket is for cherry. And another basket is for maple. Right now, I have beechwood in 3 out of 4 of those baskets because I have so much beechwood. And I'm trying to cook with it all. I'm trying to use up a lot of that before I start cooking with the cherry and the maple. Somebody said oak is the poor man's hardwood. Oh shit. Who sent that bee out there? Men with single mothers sent that bee out there to destroy me. So yeah, that's what I got going on in the thumbnail right now. And Faye Farrah, I'm trying to get that pound cake skit off and running. Where I was talking about the chickens and how you can pick up women with chickens, but YouTube won't let me download that live stream so I can edit it. I don't know what the fuck going on. I've been trying for like 2 days, but it's not letting me download that live stream. Somebody said nothing against single mothers, yo. I don't have nothing against single mothers, man. I love you. A single mother, I love you. Come here. Where you at? Just come here, big hugs. That ain't nothing to be proud of, though. That's just something you endure. There's a difference. You don't be proud of that shit. You don't be proud of that shit. People just want the status of being a single mom even when they're not a single mom because they think that shit cute. That's why I started saying single mom. That's why I said I wasn't raised by no single mom. Because people think that shit cute. Just so they can fit in with a group. Remember how I was talking about people do with the police and racism and stories on white people? Just so they can fit in with other people even though they don't have... Yeah, you'll have women talking about they single moms when they got a man. It may not be the child's father, but you're married. You got a man and he provides for you and that child. But you somewhere talking about, I'm a single mom. Like that shit cute. And then your kid grow up thinking that shit cute. I hear that shit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. There's a lot of people in DC do that. They think that shit cute. They think, especially boys. Boys think it's cute to fuss and fawn over their mothers. And to give their moms all the credit in the world. My mom was a single mother and did the best she could. Tupac got y'all doing that shit. Nah, son. Nah, that ain't nothing to be proud of. That ain't nothing to be proud of. And furthermore, your mom got a man in her life. It isn't your father, but she got a man that take care of her and her kid. So you're not a fucking single mom. They just want single mom status, though, so they can fit in and get sympathy points. I'm a single mom. Dude, what a single mom. Man, these ain't shots at you. I just gotta raise the standard. I just gotta raise the standard though. These are, I'm not throwing shades in the shot. I gotta raise the standard though, because people think that shit cute. And more than that, people think all niggas was raised by single moms for some. Nah, hoes. Like I seen that Project Pat interview, and then he's right. Especially those black men, they love being able to say they was raised by a single mom. They fucking love it. They get a Grammy. I want to thank my mom. Yeah, fuck the father. Fuck the stepfather. Fuck him into the picture. Yeah, when they get the Grammy, they always thank their mom. And they don't give no fucks about the stepfather. The guy that came into the picture when their father left. Yeah, they don't care about him. They just, I was raised by a single mom. Yeah, no. So I got to bring that up. That shit not cute. So that's why I do that. Somebody said I'm white and got raised by a single mom. I don't give a fuck what you were. I don't give a fuck what you were. That ain't something to be proud of. That's something you endured. That ain't... Your mom, if she was there doing it by herself, that's something she endured. That ain't nothing to be proud of. And I notice a lot of women, they like that shit. They be like, it's hard. But they don't want a man in the pit. They like the adoration and looks they get from people who didn't go through that, because they feel like they have something that they can say that can make them look better in other people's eyes. That's what I personally feel like. It's a sympathy card. It's a sympathy card. A woman was designed for a man. Woman was made for man, literally. Woman was made for man. Who was here? Who? Adam. Adam was from the soil. Adam. He was like, yo, he needs a helpmate. So Eve was the rib. It was woman was designed for man. So when you got a bunch of grown ass women running around out here that are happy that they're not in no type of relationship or anything, and that they're raising kids by themselves, that's unnatural as fuck. That's not natural. Woman was designed for man. Woman, where your man at? I don't care if he left. Women can get men. There is no shortage of women that can get men. Women know how to get men. It's just your single mom, 9 times out of 10, she was a little harlot. That's what it was. All that kumbaya shit and feeling bad, nah. Because I already know that most niggas was raised by single moms. They had uncles that weren't their uncles. Because your single mom wanted to keep her status a single mom so somebody could feel sorry for her and so she can keep collecting benefits. I don't feel sorry about that shit. You can play some of these out. I know what that's about. I know what that's about. They had uncles. You couldn't lock one of them men, none of them men wanted you, mom. At that point, you got to stop blaming the men and look at your mom. Like, wait a minute. Like, what was up with you? You know, you got a young man you raising here. Woman was made for man. Did you just run all of them away, or did you now? You had low standards, so you let them hit and quit, or you know they didn't have to give you a commitment before getting some of that, and they just rolled out like what the fuck, man. Your mom made some fucked up decisions. You were saying you were raised by a single mom. Your mom made some fucked up decisions 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. She shouldn't have let nobody defile her flower without making a promise. So yeah, that's on her. Society blamed the man. Nah, that woman, yeah, that woman got some shit with her. That woman got some shit with her. And that woman is being praised for being a single mom and for not having a man in the picture. Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't respect that. That's why I can't wait to tell you niggas every day, yeah, I was right. I had my father in my life. I wasn't raised by a single mom. I wasn't raised by a single mom. That shit unnatural. And if you was raised by a single mom, don't hate me. Just understand that wasn't natural, because a woman was made for a man. A woman was made for a man. That woman ain't gonna raise you to be a boy. Women, I don't know, women, they raise a single mom, she got a daughter, I don't know. But a single mom raising a boy, and that boy growing up with all types of uncles running in and out of the house, he gonna grow up to either be one or two things. A faggot, or an overly emotional nigga that goes to jail for shooting somebody or getting shot at. That's it. That's it. He didn't have that stability. He couldn't. Some figure it out. So I ain't saying it's like that, but a lot of them, they don't even know how to love a woman. They get a woman, they don't know what to do with it. They get a woman, all they do, they fuck. After fucking is done, they don't know what to do. They're like this. What do we do now? I don't know. They don't know what to do with a woman. They don't know what to do with a woman. You was raised by a woman. You don't know what the relationship looks like between a man and a woman. You didn't grow up seeing that. So you get a woman, you don't know what to do with the woman. You don't understand commitment. You don't know what commitment looks like. You don't know what marriage looks like. I'm not talking that shit, let's go down to the courthouse and get a license. Nah. I'm talking about that private contract between you, your woman, and the creator. What Yahweh has brought together, let no man separate. I'm talking about that shit. You don't know what that's about. Boy, you didn't grow up seeing that. So how you know what that's about? Unless you had a mentor, or unless you had a man like me in your life that you was working for, or I was your mentor. Or unless you had a stepmother like me that married your mama and you got to see it. Other than that, you're not gonna know what that's about. And you're gonna end up one of these boys that pay for pussy. Oh, let me take that back. They did that in the 80s. You're gonna be one of these boys that pay for feet pictures. They pay for pussy in the 80s. Yeah, now you just gonna be one of these boys that pay for feet pictures. That's gonna be you. So I make fun of it now. I mock it. That's why when somebody do something retarded that I don't like, I be like, you was raised by a single mom, wasn't you? That's why I do that. Even if your father was in the picture, you do something I don't like, you was raised by a single mom. Was raised by a single mom. Because that nigga said I lack critical thinking skills. Oh darn, you were raised by a single mom, wasn't you? See? It don't have to be true. It's a bad thing. Yeah, and you put that on people. That's what you do when you joan on somebody. And pretty soon you play like that. People are like, yo, that's a bad thing. That's not good. And this status quo of it being helpful and good and empowering and independent, strong woman, all that shit, that whole facade gonna fade away. Strong, independent woman, just ugh. Katy Perry song in the background. Hear me roar. Hear me roar, independent woman. Yeah. BG always talking about feet and Blair White. BG, the voice of a generation. Definitely not. I don't want that title. Not this generation. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. Nah. It's time me to get up out of dog. You talking like that? Hell no. Nah. That nigga tripping. Who said I'm voice of a generation like that? Look, O'Darn said that's how I know you lack them skills. You still assume too much. See? I got my point across though. He took it as a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Now go play like that with them folk around your block. Pretty soon you gonna raise the standard, and people be like, oh fuck no, that's terrible. That's a bad thing. That ain't nothing to be proud of. I had a man tell me I act like I was raised by a single mom. I feel some type of way now. I need to make sure I'm in my kids' life. Fuck that. Oh darn, got comebacks in there. I said he act like he was raised by a single mom. He got comebacks and everything. He's like, oh hell no, I'm not taking that one laying down. See that how you do it? Yeah, man, I got 2 more minutes and then I gotta go. I got 2 more minutes and then I gotta go. Any final questions? So what did we do today, fellas? We're on the road, everyone here, we're on the road to becoming unoffendable. That means when you can look at some shit that you don't agree with and keep your fucking composure and not let it bother your spirit. But at the same time, avoid the bullshit because it's still detrimental to your spirit. Fuck mental health, spiritual health. Yeah, so we did that today. I conquered my inner bitch. So now this bullshit, these comments, they don't affect me like that. They don't affect me like they would have affected me a year ago. So I explained why. We went over that. I told Faith right there, Faith Ferrafuego, I let you know how I want to clip the bit I did about pound cake, the chicken, and how you could pick up women with chicken by going to the city with the chicken on the leash. But YouTube won't let me download the video so I can edit it. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to put that clip out. I think I am gonna be posting more clips and doing less live streams. Cause I have like a million fucking clips. I don't even know what to clip first. Like I have like 5 specials worth of material just in the clips. Like y'all thought that Jehovah's Witness knocking on the door was funny. Like I got that shit for days. So I don't do nothing but sit here and talk 2 and 3 hours. Oh, and to the guy that said I like these short clips better because not everybody can sit and listen to you talk for 2 hours. These aren't for you. I'm not here for everybody. Yeah, I'm not here for everybody. I don't care about everybody. This isn't about views. This isn't about likes. I don't want your views. If that's how you feel, just check it out if you want to when I post short clips like the Jehovah knocking on the door. Shout out to the Jehovah Witness. I ain't got no problem. These jokes. I'm pretty sure that joke has been done before too, but I was in the moment when I was doing that one and I didn't know where it was going. But I like how I ended it, so I decided to go ahead and clip that. Yeah, that could go right in my special. I'm taking that one on the road to Nova Scotia. Yeah, I'm taking that Jehovah Witness knock on the road to Nova Scotia. I don't even know they got Jehovah Witness knocking up there in Nova Scotia. I'm taking it up there though. Yeah, that one's been approved. What else we talk about? We talk about all types of shit. Clips the morons might invest time in. The long videos aren't for everyone. Yeah, just the little specials. Just the little shit I'm gonna add to my special. Yeah, I know long videos ain't for everybody. I know. I like long. I don't do clips no. I don't do short shit. But when you see me out here with my headphones on, I'm rolling. I'm either back there splitting wood, I'm bucking up rounds, I got my headset on, I'm fixing cars, or I'm driving like 2 and 3 hours away for a drop. So I like listening to long format stuff. I can't listen to nobody doing like 10 minutes because then I got to stop what I'm doing. If I got gloves on or if I got grease on my hand, I got to start touching my fucking phone. I hate that. Nah, I put you on, talk that shit. If I put you on, I want you to talk that shit. I want you to talk that shit. Do you do stand up? I'm standing up right now. Say less. What you want? I'm standing up right now. I do it all. But yeah, that's it. Jessica, if you don't go put some fucking clothes on, you thought I forgot? You just gonna pop up with laugh emojis. Go put some fucking clothes on. Put some fucking clothes on right now. Like you sitting there with bedroom eyes. Hell no, go put some fucking clothes on. You this Magic City. Go put some fucking clothes on. I'm out. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. I'm out.